Talked a little bit about this week about this new app called Clubhouse. It's basically live audio, social networking. Really cool. Been spending some time on it. And as always, with anything that begins to rise up and, basically challenges mainstream journalistic power, they are now under attack by the vicious tech mafia who hates them because they don't have nearly as much clout there as they do on Twitter and on Facebook. So Vice is writing, the problem with Clubhouse, the increasingly popular social media app, is allowing conspiracy theories about COVID-19 to spread unchecked. Wow, seems bad. So what do they offer in their article there? Which is that one time in a room, so the way it works is basically people are allowed to debate live. It's like an audio thing. Somebody, yes, was spreading vaccine misinformation and propaganda. And guess what happened? In the app, while it was happening, multiple other users were cutting her off, being like, that's not true. None of that is true. People were even reporting her comments. So by their own standards, the system was working. It's not one of those things where you can just send out a tweet and it goes viral.
Right.
It's all live. So while she was live spreading this misinformation, as it should work in this type of scenario, people were calling her out, being like, no, that's not true. None of what you're saying is true. And they were reporting her for spreading misinformation. So it actually worked exactly the way they wanted. Their only crime, it seems, is if they had somebody who did a wrong thing live, out loud. That happens every single day on social media.
Matt Iglesias pointed this out. So the subhead here is the increasingly popular social media app is allowing conspiracy theories about COVID-19 to spread unchecked. Okay, that makes it sound exactly like you said. For people who don't understand how Clubhouse works, sounds like just like when a tweet gets sent out and it gets 100,000 retweets, and then the correction gets 5 retweets, and the damage is done. It spreads unchecked. That's it. You can't even do that in Clubhouse. It's literally live audio only.
Yes.
So it's not like you're repackaging something and sending it out to thousands of people and it's getting spread around. It's one conversation. One conversation. And so that is what's so actually authoritarian about this line of thinking is they're saying no, we want control over every single conversation that is happening anywhere by any means. It's the same. There was wasn't a New York Times piece that was Signal and Telegram.
Yep, same thing.
Big problem, big issue with these encrypted messaging apps. Look, people believe a lot of crazy crap, and that's problematic, but it's also the kind of thing that you have to allow for in a free society. So clearly, I think you're exactly right. This is the new thing. And they don't have control over
That's all
it.
This is.
They haven't been able to get in, with the CEOs and founders yet and be able to shape the way this is all going. And so the fact that it is an actually free space still is really threatening to them.
And I can tell you from personal experience, I was in a room recently where somebody had said something which was incorrect. And immediately after that person said something which was incorrect, 3 people unmuted themselves and they said, do you have a source for that? And you could hear this person live Googling.
Yeah.
And was like, well, it's unconfirmed. And they're like, okay, well, if it's unconfirmed, this was the moderator of the room. He was like, if it's unconfirmed, then we don't want anybody to go off that information. That's better than Twitter. That's better than Facebook. That's even better than recorded video. It's from a fact-checking perspective, live fact-checking and being able to say, no, that's not true just for everybody who is listening, it actually could not be better. And in many cases, it's not even the app that has to do it. It's the users themselves because people have brains. And that's really all this is about. It's about control. What they want is to be able to try and worm their way into the censor powers so that they can get Clubhouse in order to ban certain users that they don't like. Already they're pissed because Roger Stone is on the app. Okay, yeah. Or is the world so much worse off? I can also tell you Roger's such a boomer, I doubt he's going to be able to figure out how to work the thing. So, sorry, Roger.
Fair point, fair point. I mean, I just think it's insane to imagine that one conversation happening in one space is this gigantic threat. And they really are using the fact that people don't understand the app yet because it's not super widespread yet to try to paint it as like the new 4chan or like the new Parler or
That's
whatever.
what they want. That's what they want to do.
And it's really not anything like that.
No.
We're both on there. So
Yeah,
Saagar's
that's right.
much. I haven't
Follow us.
actually done anything on there yet, but I am technically on there.
We'll do something
so
soon.
You
We'll
should
do
follow us.
something
We should actually do something
we'll do something soon. All right.
Tomorrow on Rising, we got a couple of great panels for you, including our all-star panelists, Jennifer Holdsworth Karp, Rachel Bovard, Will Jawando, and Emily Chichinsky. Plus, we got David Sirota talking about Democrats' revelations on the stimulus bill.
And Ken Klippenstein on how much the National Guard's presence in D.C. actually costs taxpayers after January 6th. Remember to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our videos. Don't forget to like and share as well. And we will see you all next week.
Have a good one, guys.